Hi friends, welcome to Easy and Home Style Cooking. I'm Mrs. Ragini. Today I'm going to share a very simple snack. This snack, a variation I'm showing it to you. My husband already showed a non-vegetarian snack the similar way, but today I'm going to share a vegetarian variation with baby corn, and with baby corn we are going to make honey crisp baby corn dish. To make this dish very simple, the main ingredient is the honey. So here I have the honey. You can take 1 or 2 tablespoons of honey, and another main ingredient is our baby corn. So here I have the baby corn. What I did is I have taken the whole baby corn and I cut it into half. So you can either make it whole just like this, or otherwise you can cut it into half also. I am going to cut one more, and if you want you can put it into lengths like this, or you can cut it into halves also, and these are ready. If you want you can just put some hot water and let it just boil for 1 minute and you can remove it, or otherwise direct the baby corn also you can make it, dear friends. Instead of boiling it you can use it directly also. So what I am going to do is I am not going to boil it today. I am going to use the baby corn directly. This won't take much time to cook, so you need not boil them, but it's an optional. If you want to you can boil it. I am going to add a couple of them. We are going to make a batter to deep fry this. You all know what we use a batter to deep fry and to get a nice crispy texture. So to get a nice crispy texture we need to add all-purpose flour and corn flour. So we are going to add 1 teaspoon of all-purpose flour and 1 teaspoon of cornstarch and very little of salt, not too much. And first we are going to coat this slightly with this mixture, and what I am going to do is, you can see this is nicely coated to our baby corn. Just remove this onto the plate, and to the rest of this flour, the leftover flour, and we are going to add some moisture and we are going to dip these into this and deep fry. So here I have some pepper powder. I am going to add very little of pepper powder also into this. I already added salt while we were coating it, so don't add too much salt. And now we are going to add water to this, and we are going to make it into a thick slurry. So friends, here is the slurry, thick slurry, not too thin. And this, if you want you can add some more of flour also if your mixture is very less. And now what we are going to do is, I am going to add these coated baby corn into the mixture and we are going to deep fry them. The oil is nice and hot. I am going to add couple of them. Let this coat, see that it won't break, and we are going to deep fry this till we get a nice color. So friends, here you can see these are getting colored. We want this to be nice and crispy because it's a honey crisp baby corn, so we want this to be nice and crispy. If it is sticking also, no problem. When you fry them, they'll automatically come out, so don't worry. And in this batter itself, don't think this is waste, whatever the leftover batter. In this we are going to add all the ingredients. We are going to add some vinegar and some soya sauce, some pepper powder and very little of water, very little, not too much. And we are going to add some honey, just half a teaspoon of honey in this, and we are going to mix this. This way we will get slightly the flour texture, that is slight thickness we get. This way, dear friends, what happens, we mix everything in this, and this slurry we are going to add it into our pan. And here the baby corn is nice and crispy. You can see they are colored perfectly, and just transfer this onto a plate. As I told you, if you want you can boil the baby corn into just 60% and then you can use it, or otherwise directly also you can fry them. And now this is ready. We are going to keep this aside, and now we are going to remove the oil and we are going to put a pan. Now in a pan we are going to add very little of oil, and we are going to add some garlic, finely chopped garlic, fresh garlic. Always in Chinese, garlic and ginger must. So here is the garlic, add it and just mix this. And now add the finely chopped green chillies, onions. If you have spring onion you can use the spring onion, dear friends. I don't have the spring onion today. Let this cook for 1 minute. We want this to be slightly transparent. Add some salt, not too much because we are adding soya sauce, so don't add too much of salt. While deep frying also we added salt. We want the onions to be slightly transparent, and then we are going to add this slurry. Slightly, we get the shiny texture and we get the sauce slightly thick because there is all-purpose flour and starch in it. Now I think I can add the slurry into this. Add it, mix this, and now add the baby corn, the fried baby corn into this. Toss them little bit, and I'm going to add some more of honey on top of this. Slightly give a mix. You can see still the baby corn is nice and crispy. You can switch off the flame. I used light soya sauce, so I have not got the dark color, but this is perfect for me. And in the last, what we are going to do is, I switched off the flame. We are going to sprinkle some sesame seeds on the top, and the dish is ready to serve. And also add some finely chopped spring onion also. It will enhance the dish. And always these you need to have it hot, otherwise this will become soft. If you want nice and crispy, tasty, then you need to have it hot. They will love this. This is sweet. You can add very little of lime juice if you want for sourness, but I added vinegar. I'm getting slight sour touch from the vinegar. It's not too sweet, not spicy, perfect. The garlic flavor, very nice and crispy. The baby corn is perfectly cooked. Always the baby corn should be like al dente. It should never be soft. You should feel the bite of the baby corn. Dear friends, I'm loving this. I hope you enjoyed this simple session of making this dish. If you like it, make it, share it, and feed your family fresh food. See you in another session with some more recipes.